Hello students, so today we are going to study mathematics NCERT class 8 chapter 1 rational numbers. So let's start with definition of rational number. So rational number is a number that is expressed as the ratio of integers p by q. मतलब एक ऐसा number, कोई भी number, if we can represent that number in the form of p by q. So if we can represent any number in the form of p by q, where both p and q, they belong to integers, and q should not be equal to zero. तो जहां पर p और q दोनों इंटीजर हैं, लेकिन अगर q जीरो नहीं होना चाहिए, तो कोई भी ऐसा नंबर जिसको हम p बाई q के रेशियो में रिप्रेजेंट कर सकते हैं, तो वो रैशनल नंबर कहलाता है। अगर हम हिस्ट्री जानने की कोशिश करें कि रैशनल नंबर ये नाम कहां से आया, तो रैशनल नंबर एक्चुअली इज ओरिजिनेटेड फ्रॉम द वर्ड रेशियो, है ना। तो रेशियो मतलब any number which we represent in the form of division, one number divided by some other number. Ratio we also represent like this, p is to q. So any number which can be represented in the form of a ratio is called rational number. Now let's take example. Suppose we are taking example of 1, -2, 0.5, something like that. So is 1 a rational number? So yes, 1 is a rational number because 1 can also be represented as 1 upon 1. Now, can we say 2 is -2 is a rational number? So yes, -2 is also a rational number because -2 can be represented as -2 by 1. Again, the result of this is -2. It is not getting changed. Is 0.5 a rational number? Yes, 0.5 is a rational number because this can be represented as 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 is again 0.5. So any number which can be represented in the form of a ratio, आप देखिए कि 0.5 को हम 1 by 2 से रिप्रेजेंट कर पा रहे हैं, तो इसलिए 1 by 2 एक रिप्रेजेंटेशन है 0.5 का, तो 0.5 भी एक रैशनल नंबर है। तो देखिए फिर से एक बार आप इसका डेफिनेशन समझिए कि ये रैशनल नंबर इज ए नंबर दैट इज एक्सप्रेस्ड एज द रेशियो ऑफ टू इंटीजर्स p oblique q, where both p and q are integers and q should not be equal to 0. मतलब the denominator should not be equal to 0. तो हम कह सकते हैं कि all the natural numbers क्या होते हैं? काउंटिंग नंबर्स 1 2 3 4 5 6 अप टू इंफिनिटी, और सारे के सारे होल नंबर्स। तो होल नंबर क्या होते हैं? होल नंबर स्टार्ट्स विथ 0, then 1 2 3 4. So all whole numbers and natural numbers, they are rational numbers. We can say all these numbers are rational numbers, क्योंकि इन सारे नंबर्स को हम रेशियो के फॉर्म में रिप्रेजेंट कर सकते हैं. वी कैन रिप्रेजेंट ऑल दीज नंबर्स इन द फॉर्म ऑफ रेशियो. नाउ इज देयर इज एनी क्वेश्चन इन एनीबॉडीज माइंड दैट 0 is a rational number or not, and how 0 is rational number? So let's see. 0 can be written as 0 upon 1, which is further equal to 0, or 0 can be written as 0 upon 20 or 25 or any number, and this is again value is 0, means 0 divided by anything is always 0. So this 0 we are in a position, we are able to represent in the form of a ratio 0 upon 5. So we can say this is rational number. We are now moving to next point, closure property of rational numbers. So by definition, closure property for two rational numbers, say x and y, the result of addition, subtraction and multiplication operations gives a rational number. मतलब क्या हुआ कि दो रैशनल नंबर को अगर हम ऐड करते हैं, सब्ट्रैक्ट करते हैं, मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं, तो तीनों ही केस में जो हमें रिजल्ट मिलता है वो हमें रैशनल नंबर मिलता है. We can say that rational numbers are closed under addition, सब्ट्रैक्शन एंड मल्टीप्लिकेशन. मतलब जो रैशनल नंबर हैं वो क्लोज्ड होते हैं एडिशन, सब्ट्रैक्शन और मल्टीप्लिकेशन में, लेकिन डिवीजन के केस में वो क्लोज नहीं होते. चलिए इसको समझते हैं कि इसका मतलब क्या है. चलिए एडिशन का एग्जांपल देख लेते हैं। एडिशन का एग्जांपल देखते हैं। फॉर एग्जाम्पल अगर हम लेते हैं 1/2 और 1/3, अगर हमने ये दो नंबर लिया, दोनों रैशनल नंबर हैं, आप देख सकते हैं, तो इसका जो सम होगा क्या हो जाएगा, सम हो जाएगा 5/6। तो आप देखिए द रिजल्ट इज ऑल्सो ए रैशनल नंबर, रिजल्ट इज ऑल्सो ए रैशनल नंबर। अगर हम सब्ट्रैक्शन का केस लेते हैं, मान लीजिए हमने लिया 1/2 माइनस 1/3, अगर हम इन दोनों को सब्ट्रैक्ट करते हैं तो आप देख सकते हैं कि इसका जो रिजल्ट है ये हो जाएगा 1/6। तो ये भी एक रैशनल नंबर है। ओके, 1/6 इज ए रैशनल नंबर। इसी तरीके से चलिए मल्टीप्लीकेशन का केस एक ले लेते हैं, मल्टीप्लीकेशन ऑफ टू रैशनल नंबर, मल्टीप्लीकेशन ऑफ टू रैशनल नंबर, 1/2 एंड 1/3, हमने इस दोनों को मल्टीप्लाई किया तो हमें फिर से 1/6 मिल रहा है, जो कि एक रैशनल नंबर है, एक रैशनल नंबर है। लेकिन डिवीजन के केस में जरूरी नहीं कि ये रैशनल नंबर ही हो। आप देखिए, इसको समझिए कि जब हम एक एग्जांपल लेते हैं फॉर डिवीजन, जैसा कि आपने डेफिनेशन में देखा कि डिवीजन के केस में रैशनल नंबर क्लोज नहीं होता। अब एक एग्जांपल लेते हैं कि चलिए 1/2 इज डिवाइडेड बाई 0/2। अब इसको जब हम डिवाइड करते हैं तो आपको पता है कि डिवीजन साइन वी कैन चेंज इनटू मल्टीप्लिकेशन साइन एंड दिस वी कैन चेंज। ओके, डिनोमिनेटर विल गो इनटू न्यूमरेटर एंड न्यूमरेटर विल कम इनटू डिनोमिनेटर। अब देखिए 2 कैंसिल हो गया और हमारे पास बचा 1/0। अब 1/0 आपने देखा था कि रैशनल नंबर के डेफिनेशन में q शुड बी, डिनोमिनेटर शुड नॉट बी इक्वल टू 0, लेकिन यहां पर आप देख रहे हैं कि डिनोमिनेटर 0 है, इसलिए ये एक रैशनल नंबर नहीं होगा। तो यहां पर ये अब हम समझ सकते हैं कि इन केस ऑफ एडिशन, सब्ट्रैक्शन एंड मल्टीप्लिकेशन रैशनल नंबर्स आर ऑलवेज क्लोज्ड, लेकिन डिवीजन के केस में रैशनल नंबर हमेशा क्लोज नहीं होते। ठीक है, तो डेफिनेशन आप एक बार फिर समझिए कि फॉर एनी टू रैशनल नंबर्स, suppose say x and y, the result of addition, subtraction and multiplication operations gives a rational number only. We can say that rational numbers are closed under addition, subtraction, multiplication, but not in case of division. तो अगर इसको आप एक रूल की तरह लिखना चाहें तो x प्लस अगर y आप करते हैं तो जो रिजल्ट आएगा वो एक रैशनल नंबर होगा। अगर आप x इंटू वाई करते हैं तो जो रिजल्ट आएगा वो एक रैशनल नंबर ही होगा। अगर आप x माइनस वाई करते हैं तो जो रिजल्ट आएगा वो रैशनल नंबर ही होगा। ठीक है, लेकिन डिवीजन के केस में अगर आप x डिवाइडेड बाई y करते हैं तो वो हमेशा रैशनल नंबर हो, ये जरूरी नहीं है। वो कभी रैशनल नंबर भी हो सकता है, लेकिन हर बार रैशनल नंबर होगा ये जरूरी नहीं है। Okay, students. So let's move to next property of rational numbers. It's commutative property. Commutative property for rational numbers, addition and multiplications are commutative. Commutative का मतलब ये है कि if we interchange the place of rational numbers in case of addition or multiplication, the value of that rational number does not change. Okay, the value of the result does not change. तो आप देख सकते हैं कि suppose we have two rational numbers a and b. So if we write a plus b, okay, suppose we write a plus b. So we can also write a plus b as b plus a, means a plus b is also equal to b plus a. The value will not change. मतलब आप देख लीजिए कि अगर हमारे पास 2 + 4 है तो ये भी 6 है, और अगर हम इसको 4 + 2 कर देते हैं देन ऑल्सो इट इज 6। तो आप देख सकते हैं कि इफ वी इंटरचेंज द प्लेस ऑफ एनी ऑफ द रैशनल नंबर, In case of operation related to addition, the value does not change. Okay, so that's why this is called commutative property. Similarly, in case of multiplication also, the commutative property remains same. Okay, is applicable in case of rational numbers. तो आप देखिए कि a into b can also be written as b into a. A into b can also be written as b into a. For example, अगर हम 1/2 into 4/3 करते हैं, so you can see both of them are rational numbers. So what is the result? 2 2s are 4, so result is 2/3. The same can also be written as 4/3 into 1/2. Do you think result will change? No. देखिए 2 2s are 4, so it is again 2/3. So we can say that in case of multiplication as well as in case of addition, rational numbers follow commutative property. But in case of subtraction and in case of division, commutative property does not follow. आप इसका एग्जांपल देख सकते हैं कि अगर हम सब्ट्रैक्शन का एक एग्जांपल लेते हैं, 4 minus 2 is equal to 2, but 2 minus 4 is equal to -2. So these two are not equal. Similarly, division के केस में भी this will not work. For example, suppose we have 4/2, result is 2, 2 2s are 4, but 2/4, if we change the place, okay, if we interchange the place, the result will not remain same. It is 1/2. So now you can see that these two are not equal. So finally we can say that commutative property is applicable for the case of addition as well as multiplication, but not in case of subtraction and division. Now let's move to next property of rational numbers, which is associative property. Associative property क्या है? Rational numbers follows the associative property for addition and multiplication, which means if we associate one rational number with other rational number in case of, okay, it does not change the value of the result. Okay, for example, आप यहाँ देखिए, suppose we are taking three rational numbers, suppose x, y and z. Okay, now we have to add x plus y plus z. Now here you can see y and z we have taken together and x is separate. Okay, which can also be written as x plus y together and z separate, and this will not change the result. We can take some example. For example, let's see, suppose we want to add 2 plus 3 plus 4. Okay, the result of this is 2 plus 7, and this is nothing but 9. Now this can also be written as 2 plus 3. Now we associated 2 with 3 and we kept 4 separate. Now see the result, 2 plus 3 is 5 plus 4, and again the sum is equal to 9. Now you can say if we change the association of given rational numbers, okay, the result does not change. Result same रहता है, यहाँ भी 9 है, यहाँ भी 9 है. तो इसलिए एडिशन के केस में एसोसिएटिव प्रॉपर्टी वर्क करता है. ओके, सो एसोसिएटिव प्रॉपर्टी इज बेसिकली एसोसिएटिंग वन नंबर विथ अदर नंबर, ओके, एट ए टाइम. सिमिलरली in case of multiplication also associative property works. For example, here you can see x in bracket y into z is equal to in bracket x into y and into z. Now let's take some example. Suppose we are taking three numbers, 3 into 4 into 5. Okay, this will be equal to 3 into 4 in bracket into 5. Now let's check the result. Now 3 into 4 into 5, it means 3 into 4 into 5 is nothing but 20. So this total is equal to 60. And here also, if you can see, 3 into 4 is 12 and into 5. So result is again 60. So here you can see that the result is equal in both the cases. So in case of addition and multiplication, associative property works for rational number. Here again, in case of division and subtraction, in case of division and subtraction, एसोसिएटिव प्रॉपर्टी डज नॉट वर्क। आप चाहें तो इसका भी एग्जांपल देख सकते हैं। सो लेट्स टेक एन एग्जांपल। सपोज वी हैव 2 minus 4 plus 3. So here result is 4 plus 3 is 7, 2 minus 7 is equal to minus 5. Now if I want to take 2 minus 4 plus 3, do you think result will be same? Now we can check. So 2 minus 4 is minus 2 or plus 3 is equal to 1. So we can see that result is not same. So associative property does not work for subtraction. Similarly, for division also, associative property does not work. So this is all about associative property. Let's move to next property. Now the next property is distributive property. Distributive property मतलब अगर हम डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करते हैं, ठीक है, जो ऑपरेशन दिया हुआ है उसको हम डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करते हैं। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, सपोज वी हैव 3 रैशनल नंबर्स ए, बी एंड सी। सपोज वी हैव 3 रैशनल नंबर्स ए, बी एंड सी। अब these 3 rational numbers can be written as a into b plus c. Suppose a into b plus c. Now this can also be written as a into b plus a into c, because here b and c are added and a is multiplied outside the bracket. तो इसको हम इस तरीके से ब्रैकेट को ओपन कर सकते हैं। सो a will multiply with b separately and a will multiply with c separately. So the result will be a into b plus a into c. So this kind of property is called distributive property. Basically we can distribute, okay, the given operation, the given expression. Okay, for example, let's take an example. Suppose 4 into 5 minus 3. Now here you can see we have taken negative sign inside. Just I wanted to explain that it works for both, means for positive as well as negative. So let's see. So 4 into 5 minus 3. So this can be written as 4 into 5, okay, minus 4 into 3. 4 into 3. So the result will be 4 into 5 is 20 minus 12. So that is equal to 8. Now here also you can check whether it is true or not. So 4 into 5 minus 3 is nothing but 2. Okay. So 4 into 2 is 8. So you can see we have same result. So this way we can operate any expression given for rational numbers. So we can say rational numbers are distributive in terms of multiplication, subtraction, addition, and division. Now let's move to additive identity. Identity property. So basically in any rational number, if 0 is added, we know that the value does not change. तो इसलिए हम 0 को एक additive identity कहते हैं. 0 is considered as additive identity. For example, आप किसी भी चीज में कोई भी rational number है, suppose we have any rational number x and suppose we add 0 with this, so the result will always be x. Okay, if it is 1 by 2, if we add 0, result will 1 by 2 only. If we have minus 5, we add 0, so the result is again minus 5 only. So here you can see that adding 0 does not change the result or the value of the rational number. So 0 is called an additive identity. Similarly, 1 is a multiplicative identity. 1 is multiplicative identity. Why 1 is called multiplicative identity? Because you can see if you multiply 1 with any of the rational numbers, suppose we have a rational number p and you multiply 1, so result is always p, same. If you have suppose minus 5, a rational number multiplied with 1, so result is again minus 5. Suppose you have a rational number, suppose 2 by 3, okay, and it is multiplied by 1, so result remain 2 by 3. So that's why one is called a multiplicative identity. Okay, let's move to next point, additive inverse. So additive inverse means any rational number, if we represent the rational number in such a way that by adding both of them, the result becomes 0. Okay, so that number is called additive inverse. For example, let's take, we have a number, rational number p. Now what should be added to p so that after adding this number, the result becomes 0? So we can say if we add minus p with p, the result will become 0. So for p, minus p will become additive inverse. So now we can understand that for any rational number, the negative part, okay, negative counterpart, or the negative value of the same number is called additive inverse. So additive inverse is nothing but negative value of the number. So if the number is positive, additive inverse will be negative. But if number is negative, then additive inverse will be positive. For example, suppose we have a rational number minus 4. So what will be additive inverse for this? So additive inverse is 4. So minus 4 plus 4 will become 0. Okay. So for negative value, the positive value will be the additive inverse. For positive value, negative value will be the additive inverse. Similarly, multiplicative inverse. What is multiplicative inverse? Let's try to find out what is multiplicative inverse. So by definition, or we need to understand, so whenever we are multiplying any number with a rational number, okay, when we are multiplying any number with a rational number, okay, and the value becomes 1, okay, the value becomes 1, then this will be called multiplicative inverse of that number. Now let's take an example of multiplicative inverse. Okay, suppose we have a rational number 1 by 4. Okay, so what should be the number multiplied with this which gives us result 1? So actually we use the term reciprocal. So multiplicative inverse is nothing but reciprocal of that number. Okay, multiplicative inverse is nothing but reciprocal of that number. Now what does mean by reciprocal? Okay, reciprocal of that number. So reciprocal is reverse of that number, means the denominator becomes numerator. So this can be written as 4 by 1. So reciprocal of 1 by 4 will be 4 by 1. And you can see 4 cancel, so result is 1. So if you have any number, suppose rational number like p and q, so reciprocal of this number will be written as q by p. So the product of these two, p by q into q by p, will always be equal to 1. So multiplicative inverse or reciprocal of a number is number which we get just by changing the denominator into numerator and numerator into denominator for any rational number. Okay, so let's move to exercise 1.1 of rational number. The first question, we have to name the property under multiplication used in each of the following. First question is minus 4 by 5 into 1 is equal to 1 into minus 4 by 5. Now here you can see that a rational number is multiplied with 1. Okay, and 1 is again multiplied with the same rational number. Okay, and result is minus 4 by 5. So in both the cases you can see here also in left hand side, if you see the multiplication, the result is minus 4 by 5. In right hand side also the result is minus 4 by 5. And since this rational number minus 4 by 5 is multiplied with 1, okay, so we can say this is a multiplicative identity, example of multiplicative identity, because by multiplying 1 the result is not changing. Okay, दोनों ही केस में दोनों रैशनल नंबर है, एक से मल्टीप्लाई हुआ है, तो इसलिए ये मल्टीप्लिकेटिव आइडेंटिटी का एग्जांपल है. we can say this is multiplicative identity. Multiplicative identity. Okay. Now let's move to second part of this question. Here we have minus 13 by 17 multiplied with minus 2 by 7. So one rational number, second rational number, both are multiplied. But in right hand side, this minus 2 by 7 is coming first and minus 13 by 17 is going next. Okay. So basically they are interchanging their space. Okay. This is moving toward this and this is moving over here. So here we can say they are just changing the place. Okay. And the result in both the cases, if you see 13 by minus 13 by 17 into minus 2 by 7. Okay. So minus 13 by 17 into 2 by 7 and minus 2 by 7 is into minus 13 by 17. So this is the example of commutative property. Commutative property. Because they are commuting, they are moving from one place to other place and result is not getting changed. Okay. Now let's move to third part of this question. The third part says minus 19 by 29 into 29 upon minus 19. Now here you can see a rational number like p by q is getting changed as q by p. So this is the case of inverse. Okay. This is the case of inverse. So here we can say, and the result is getting 1. So do you remember what we discussed when a rational number is multiplied with inverse of the same rational number and we are getting result as 1. So this is a case of multiplicative inverse property. Okay. So this is the case of multiplicative inverse property. Okay. So this is the case of multiplicative inverse property. Let's move to next question. Okay. Question number 2. Now question number 2 says, tell what property allows you to compute 1 by 3 into in bracket 6 into 4 by 3 as 1 by 3 into 6 bracket closed into 4 by 3. Now here you can see 1 by 3 into, in bracket we have 6 into 4 by 3. Okay. Now this is getting changed as this 1 by 3 is multiplying with 6. They are placed into bracket and remaining part is again kept outside the bracket, which is 4 by 3. Now here you can see rational number first, rational number second and rational number third all are multiplied with each other. Only thing is they are separated by bracket. Okay. Now here you can see if we check the result. Okay. So 3 2 ja 6, or you can first solve this. So 3 2 ja 6 and 4 into 2 is 8. So result is 8 by 3 this side. And here if you calculate the result, 3 2 ja 6 and finally 2 into 4 by 3. So 4 into 2 8. So here also 8 by 3. So here you can see the result of both left hand side and right hand side are same. Now here what we are actually doing, we are just associating one rational number with other rational number. Okay. In first case, these two rational numbers were associated. In second case, these two rational numbers are associated under bracket. So we can say that this operation is showing associative property of rational numbers. Fine. So this we can say this is nothing but associative property of rational number. Okay. Associative property of rational number. Okay. Let's see question number 3. The product of two rational number is always a rational number. We know that one rational number multiplied with another rational number will always give a rational, number. rational number. Okay, so here we completed all the 3 questions. So student, we have completed chapter number 1, rational number. All the concepts we have completed. We have completed all the question. Now you can revisit all the explanation wherever you have any doubt. अगर आपको कहीं पर भी डाउट है तो आप वीडियो को फिर से देख सकते हैं, और अगर आपको कोई और डाउट है, अगर आपको कोई क्वेश्चन पूछना है, तो आप दिए हुए ईमेल आईडी पे अपना क्वेश्चन हमें भेज सकते हैं, हम आपको रिप्लाई करेंगे। थैंक यू।